4 laps to go.
Yeah, the gap between Lorenzo and Rossi, almost 0.3 of a second. We know Rossi's such a demon late breaker. He closes up in that braking zone for the first corner. Not close enough, though, to attack Lorenzo. Maverick Vinales, well, he lost a whole chunk of time, Vinales. He's pretty comfortably in 4th place with Cal Crutchlow. Is Rossi looking to line up a move at turn number 4? No, he's not going to be close enough. This is where Lorenzo took 2nd place last time around.
Rossi has really closed up through 4, 5, and now 6. And come up to turn 7. We ride with Lorenzo. Rossi's right with him. This is where Lorenzo went down this morning in the morning warm-up.
Can't get away, can he, Lorenzo?
No, he can't. He's like a dog with a bow, Valentino Rossi. As I say, this is a very personal battle indeed.
Here is Marquez, the runaway leader. Believe it or not, this will be Marc Marquez's first victory in the dry since round 3 at the Circuit of the Americas in Texas. Look at that. He's had unbeatable pace all weekend in practice and qualifying, and he's been absolutely supreme so far in this 23-lap encounter. The fastest lap of the race coming on lap number 15, a 1:48.6. Look at those last 3 laps as well. 1:49.1, 1:49.1, 1:49.1. Absolute metronomic consistency from Marc Marquez. He has been nothing short of sensational all weekend here, as Lorenzo has taken another 5 or 6 bike lengths out of Rossi in that battle for 2nd place. Rossi struggling to hang in there.
I think he's broken a Valentino Rossi. Runs it a little bit wide, as is the way he actually takes turn 16. Boy, Lorenzo cuts back across the corner. Over the line they come. 3 laps to go. Marquez, Lorenzo and Rossi are through. Next up should be Maverick Vinales. He's over the line. He's in 4th place. 2 big mistakes really by the Suzuki rider at turn 1 and turn 12. Crutchlow 5th. 6 is Alicia Spargo. He's pushed Danny Pedrosa back to 7th. 8th is Paul Spargo. 9th, great ride by Alvaro Batista. Poor Andrea Dovizioso is struggling in 10th place. Stefan Bradl, good ride by him, 11th. That's the top 11 through at the moment.
See a bit of tyre wear on the left-hand side of Rossi's hard option rear tyre. He's not letting Lorenzo get away at all, is he?
Not.
Lorenzo gets the better drive coming out of turn number 15 onto the back straight, and that's where he's able to just eke out a few bike lengths on Rossi. But in the first 2 sectors is where Rossi really closes up. Marquez, in terms of the championship, you can see there, is about to head into a 52-point lead, heading to the triple header flyaways in Japan, Australia and Malaysia.
Yeah, he wants to pull back 4 points on that, doesn't he? Valentino Rossi, 16 for 3rd, 20 for 2nd. Could be important as far as when the championship was actually won, rather than actually winning the championship. And you've got to give full marks to Valentino Rossi.
In the hard braking zones, coming down to turn number 12 and turn number 16, Rossi's got by far the better feeling on the front than Lorenzo. This is where Lorenzo's been good last couple of laps around, getting on the throttle and getting good drive coming out of that turn 15. Again, he's able to just eke out precious 2 or 3 bike lengths on Rossi.
We ride with Rossi. Now we switch to the helicopter shot as they come into 16. And here again, Rossi once again closing up on the brakes at turn 16. Up over the rise through 17. Marquez has already crossed the line now with 2 laps to go. The gap now 3 seconds. But all eyes now really centred on this battle. Very personal battle, teammates for Valentino Rossi and Lorenzo, and Rossi very close indeed to Lorenzo as they break for turn 1, but on the outside rather than the inside.
Fascinating battle this, because not only is it 2 bitter rivals involved, but it looks like Lorenzo's got the better rear grip and Rossi's got the better front grip. So it's a contrast here between the 2 of them. Rossi closes up yet again through turn number 5. Lorenzo looks like a bit of a sitting duck at the moment. Rossi's going to have a lunge at the inside at turn number 7, as he knows he's not quite close enough this time around, but Lorenzo will be able to hear that number 46 Yamaha breathing all down his neck.
You'll be able to smell him when he's so close as they plunge downhill through 8 and 9. Rossi very close indeed. Could he have a go at 12 on the brakes? That very difficult downhill left-hander. But they're through 10. They're through the very fast turn 11. We ride with Jorge Lorenzo. Can 46 get up the inside on the brakes? We're about to find out.
Turn 12, Rossi makes his move, Rossi's up the inside, surely he's in way too hot. He is, he went in way too hot. There was no way that Rossi was going to make that move stick. Surely that is now 2nd place over for Rossi. He went up the inside. He came from a long way back on Jorge Lorenzo down at turn number 12. He was never in a million years going to make that move stick. Rossi out into the dirty part of the off-road, the run-off area, and surely that is game, set, and match for Rossi's chances of second place in that race.
We ride with Jorge Lorenzo into turn 16. Marquez is already through 16, coming over the rise in 17. He will cross the line with 1 lap to go. Here is the manoeuvre. Rossi up the inside, but absolutely nowhere to go, but straight on for the 9 times world champion.
Yeah, he lost nearly 3 seconds as well, Rossi, in that incident. He came round over the line with a 1:52.5. Lorenzo ahead of him did a 1:49.8. So it was a costly lunge there by Valentino Rossi. You know, the way he was shadowing and stalking Lorenzo, didn't really feel like he had to make that move in that part of the track, really. I mean, obviously he felt like the opportunity was there. He came from a long way back, and you know, you're trailing the front brake. If Valentino Rossi had grabbed the front brake any harder, what would have happened was he would have lost the front and taken out himself and Lorenzo.
Well, there you go. That's confirmation, and that's how it's going to be a 52-point advantage in the World Championship to number 93, Marquez. He has looked a race winner all weekend. Mistake by him early in the race, but the new Marquez kept calm, bided his time, and once he was at the front, despite a really hard chase by Valentino Rossi, there was only going to be one winner of this Aragon Grand Prix.
Yeah, Marquez then through turn number 12. He's got just 5 corners to go then before he takes the victory here in Motorland Aragon. Andrea Dovizioso's dropping like a stone. He's back in 11th place now. That gamble to run the medium option rear tyres not paid off for the Italian. He's been passed by the 2 Aprilias, Bautista 9th and Bradle 10th.
Jorge Lorenzo, be a very morale boosting second place for him. His ride really made Valentino Rossi make the mistake, but the crowd are on their feet, around 70,000 here at Motorland Aragon. They salute Marquez. He's going to be the race winner here in Aragon, and a big way to winning that 2016 world title. Marquez wins in Spain.
Second over the line is Jorge Lorenzo after an epic fight with his teammate Valentino Rossi.